Hey, what's up, world? It's Mr. Mokaciá Clothing, www.mokacia.com. Mr. 504 to the Me Show, the Marine Mamba, the USMC Beast, the Gumbo Warrior, the Green Monster, coming at you again with another Mokaciá Motivational Monday. I thought I would do this one a little different. Instead of being out on one of my runs and stuff like that, I figured I'd do it here at my desk before my kids wake up. So do it a little different this time. So if you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That is Mokacia 504, Mokaciá 504. Click like, subscribe, share, and hopefully this will be a blessing to you as well as a blessing to others. So what did I want to talk to you guys about this week? I want to tell you a story this week. Let me tell you a story. So I was playing with my kids and, doing some little projects and stuff like that, during daddy daycare time. And we started playing with some clay, right? Now I like playing with the clay because, my nerves get bad. So I like to squeeze on it to calm my nerves and soothe my spirit a little bit. So I was playing with the kids and, told them we can make this, we can mold this, and we can shape this into whatever we wanted to do, and just make little men and women and things and stuff like that. And I said, we can just squeeze it, make it into a ball, and kids would be kids, and they were doing what they do. And but I started noticing as we formed it and shaped it and stuff like that, and my daughter happened to grab another piece and add a little color into it. And she asked, like, Daddy, did I break it? Did I mess it up? And I was like, no, you just added a little flavor to it. That's all right. Let's just keep on making it. Let's keep molding it what we think it should be. And he's like, Daddy, it squished my hands. I can see my hands in it, and I can squeeze and see my imprints in it. I said, yeah, that's how it is. So, and as I was looking at that, I kind of took a step back and was like, man, isn't that how God works with us sometimes? He molds us and shapes us, and sometimes he kind of gives us this little clay where we can make ourselves into all kind of things. And even with not only just with ourselves, but with others, we add a little flavor to somebody. And although they may not do it the way we do it, you can be sitting back saying, if I was in that position, I could do it a little bit better. I would do this, or criticizing somebody young because they're not doing it your way. Well, your way may not necessarily be their way. The shapes that I was making was completely different from the ones that my kids wanted to make. And some of the shapes that they made, I really couldn't make out what it was, but they told me what it was. And I'm like, okay, Daddy, this is you. I'm like, okay. So sometimes you have those situations in life where it may not make sense to you, right? It may not make sense to you. But long as they're forming it and they understand what they're doing and they're going in the direction that they need to be, because their path may not be your path. I've spoken about that many times. But long as you're giving them the things that they need and that they're adding their own flavor to it and they're taking something from you and they're molding it into their own. The best thing that I can tell you, especially as a leader, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, sorry. The best thing I can tell you as a leader is you want to make sure that that clay, that you're squeezing it and you putting everything that you can into it, put all that flavor into it. And when it's time to let it go, it's time to let it go. Hopefully that your fingerprints and imprints are put onto it. I used to tell people, whenever you leave a rank behind, you want to make sure that your DNA and your genetic code is somewhere found inside of that. Your fingerprint is on there. That needs to be evidence that you wore that rank and you wore it with pride and honor. And so I would challenge you, whether you're in the military or not, is that whatever it is you're doing, you want to grip it tight enough where your imprint is left on it in some form or fashion. Now, you may hand it off to somebody and they may do something completely different with it. But at the end of the day, some of your flavor should be in there, and it's okay if they add their own flavor to it and they shape it how they see fit. Because at the end of the day, their journey is your journey. You can't do it all for them. You can wish them well, you can hope them well, and hell, they might even do it bigger and better than you. Applaud them, clap them on. And if you don't understand, maybe they'll make it plain to you, just like my kids try to make it plain to me and get me to understand. Hey, at the end of the day, long as you happy, hey, I like it and I love it. So the message for you this week is pretty simple. Whatever it is, grip it tight, and make an impression and make a mark on that time, because your time in that position is short. You will transition to something else. You will. Especially, we know that we're destined for greatness. We're preordained with greatness. So you won't just stay in that spot. So when you're in that spot, be great in that moment and move on. Because like I've said many times before, you only get one shot at being legendary, but you can have many times to be great. So go out there and be great. Go out there and make your mark. Go out there and shape it however you see fit towards your success, and do great things. Leave your mark, leave your impression on others. Peace and blessings, y'all. Once again, make sure you go check out that website, www.mokacia.com. Make sure you get the book, Gumbo Warrior, Recipe of a True Leader. Make sure you get the book, Green Monster. It is coming out. It is an interactive book that you can actually put your hands on, and you can write your notes in there. I'll say my part, but you say your part. It's a very interactive book. It's a beautiful thing. It's a day-by-day journal for yourself. So that's coming real soon. Get you some of that positivity gear in your life. Inspire before you expire. And I love you the long way, the extended version. I bought the extended warranty. So I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. So I got to love you and leave you. Like I said, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So I figured I'd hit you guys up now. About to go get my little run in and do what I do. But make that impression, man. Many times you can be great. So go out there and be great. Because once you accumulate all those great moments, when it's all said and done, they should be saying that you're legendary. Peace and blessings, kings and queens out there. Love you a long way. Gotta go. Your boy got a PT. I'm out.